This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Open the passenger's front door and pull the bonnet release handle. Open the bonnet a little, lift the safety catch and fully open the bonnet. The battery is located under a cover at the front of the engine compartment. Release the clip and lift the cover from the battery. Slacken the nut and disconnect the negative lead clamp from the battery terminal using a twisting motion. Position the clamp away from the battery terminal to avoid accidental reconnection. Unscrew the oil filler cap. Then undo the fasteners and remove the engine cover. With the plastic engine cover removed, disconnect the mass airflow sensor wiring plug. Slacken the clamp securing the air duct to the throttle body. Undo the bolts and remove the engine cover mounting bracket. Undo the 7 screws, lift the cover and remove the air filter element. Pull the air duct from the throttle body, disconnect the hoses and remove the air cleaner cover assembly. Undo the screws and remove the air cleaner housing along with the resonator box. Depress the clip and pull the wiring plug from the front ignition coils. Remove the retaining bolts and pull the coils straight upwards from the top of the spark plugs. To remove the rear ignition coils, begin by pulling the PCV valve from the inlet manifold. Note their fitted positions, then depress the clips and disconnect the various wiring plugs from the throttle body and inlet manifold. Use clamps to seal the hoses. Then release the clips and disconnect the coolant hoses from the throttle body. Carefully prise the servo vacuum pipes from the inlet manifold. Slacken the bolts to unclip the injector wiring harness. Then undo the bolts and remove the inlet manifold support brackets. Progressively slacken and remove the retaining bolts. Then lift the manifold from place. Discard the seals and remove any debris from the seal locations. Fit the new seals into the grooves, then cover the openings to prevent contamination. Depress the retaining clips and disconnect the wiring plugs from the rear ignition coils. Undo the retaining bolt and pull each ignition coil straight upwards from the top of the spark plugs. Unscrew the spark plugs from the cylinder head using a spark plug spanner, suitable box spanner, or a deep socket and extension bar. Keep the socket aligned with the spark plug. If it is forcibly moved to one side, the ceramic insulator may be broken off. To set the gap on single electrode spark plugs, measure it with a feeler blade or spark plug gap gauge. Then carefully bend the outer plug electrode until the correct gap is achieved. The centre electrode should never be bent, as this may crack the insulator and cause plug failure if nothing worse. If using feeler blades, The gap is correct when the appropriate size blade is a firm sliding fit. It is often difficult to insert spark plugs into their holes without cross-threading them. To avoid this possibility, fit a short length of rubber hose over the end of the spark plug. The flexible hose acts as a universal joint to help align the plug with the plug hole. Should the plug begin to cross-thread, the hose will slip on the spark plug, preventing thread damage to the aluminium cylinder head. Tighten the spark plugs to the specified torque. Refit the ignition coils to the top of the spark plugs and tighten the retaining bolts to the specified torque. Push the wiring plugs fully onto the ignition coils to securely engage the clips. With new seals fitted, lower the inlet manifold into place. Refit the retaining bolts to their original locations and tighten them to the specified torque. Refit and tighten the bolts, securing the support brackets and wiring harness. Reconnect the various wiring plugs and hoses to the rear of the inlet manifold. Reconnect the coolant hoses to the throttle body and secure them with the clips. Remove the hose clamps. Reconnect the various wiring plugs to the front and top of the inlet manifold and throttle body. Push the PCV hose over the stub on the inlet manifold. Manoeuvre the air cleaner housing into place, then refit and tighten the retaining screws. Connect the air duct to the breather and vacuum hoses, then slide it into place over the throttle body. Refit the air cleaner element, then lower the cover into place and securely tighten the retaining screws. Position the engine cover bracket, then tighten the retaining bolts. Tighten the air duct clamp and reconnect the mass airflow sensor wiring plug. Reconnect the negative lead clamp, pressing down and twisting at the same time. Tighten the clamp retaining nut securely. Engage the rear of the cover with the battery tray, then lower it over the battery and ensure the retaining clip at the front engages. Refit the engine cover and tighten the retaining screws. Refit the engine oil filler cap. Close the bonnet firmly to ensure the locking catch engages.